Hello and welcome to the Illusion Castle Underworld guide. I will be showing you a rough run through the dungeon on where the quests are, that sort of thing, and just general things of what to do. So let's get this started. First of all, click on this pile of bones here. That will then open the gate. What you do is just follow the pathway. Then you'll see the first boss here. Select your battle mode. If you've got any debuffs, you may want to use them just to get it done that little bit quicker. And what will happen when this boss is dead, that will drop a coloured stone. There's 3 different colours: red, blue and green. Now I don't know how true it is, but apparently the green and blue stones are best. As you saw, I got a green one there, and what it is they unlock a secret quest sort of thing, which you can do to get an extra crate at the end of the dungeon. I've never found them to be all that great, but we'll see if we get lucky in this one. As you saw, when I broke the chest, then the gate opened, so we're now going to carry on through. And you come to this gate, you have to destroy this gate manually. And what you do is just head into the middle of all these. If you can, group them together and just kill a few of these while you wait for the boss to spawn. Now if you're going to come in here on entry level, you're going to want to kill a few of these before the boss spawns, because the boss will hit you hard on entry level. It still hits quite hard for a lot of people, even on like level 140. As you can see, this is the boss just here, which I just ran past. So I'm going to put my battle mode on just to get it done a bit quicker. As you can see, I'm just going to use one skill because this is quite an easy dungeon for my level. But also this one skill gives you quite a good idea of how much HP and defense the boss has got. And it's nice to just sort of take the time a bit, because I know some of the viewers will probably want to do this as they go through the dungeon. They'll have the video playing in the background or on a separate screen. So I'm just going to do this in a nice steady, you know, lifestyle sort of speed. You can see that one dropped a blue stone. If you break that chest, I don't know if you just saw it at the top there, but that opened up that gate. So we'll now go through there. Right, the trick to this, to spawn just the 2 mini bosses, is click on that, then click the top, then run down here, and on the right hand side you'll see another, what looks like a little bench. If you click on that a couple of times, then it doesn't show no, but then run back to the first thing that looks a bit like a bench, then click that again. When you move off, you'll see, as you can see there, the warning has come up. Now these you should be able to take out quite easy enough with like auto attack sort of thing. So you're just auto attacking it like I am right now. Should be easy enough to kill. Just excuse me, I'm just going to take a drink. And the reason I'm auto attacking this as well is obviously trying to save on the SP up here. I have brought some Fury Pots with me, which are very handy, but I don't want to use them all up in one dungeon. And I've got plenty more guides to make yet. Right, once that one's dead and you've got the chest, go back this way to where the second bench is, go past that, and then you'll see a mage one. Now you just kill that. So you just auto attack it if you're in a half decent party, or if you're going solo you may want to use battle mode. It's entirely up to you, and obviously depending on what kind of gear you've got. I do apologise, it's taken a little while. I do have quite low rate on this character at the moment. I will eventually get this killed. I do apologise for the wait. Alright, once you've got that crate open, that gate there, that was over there, is now opened. So we want to head that way. Now you can either choose to sit and level on these mobs if you like, or if you just want to get it done quick, go past them all. And on the left hand side here you'll see this crystal. If you click on that, you've got three different options. Now the first one, if you click that, after a certain amount of time the boss will choose to teleport you back to this position. The second one is a healing boss that will heal himself if you don't kill him quick enough. And the third one, is a curse boss. What that means is he will like curse you with HP reductions, attack reductions, defense reductions, that sort of thing. Now I'm gonna go with the first one because it's quite an easy kill, but also get some nice EXP at the same time, as he does spawn quite a lot of mobs around him. I'm going to use the old faithful retarget, so I apologise if you can hear my keyboard. This boss will tend to knock you down quite a few times if you're unlucky. As you can see, he's doing that quite a lot with me, and straight away there's the teleport that I was talking about. I apologise, I keep getting stuck on the side somehow. Because I'm in retarget, I've got to pull some of these mobs away. Otherwise you end up with that problem. Also, this boss will heal himself very slowly, so you want to try and keep the damage on him pretty much constant. Unfortunately, my retargeting didn't go as well as what I'd hoped, and I've lost a hell of a lot of time. It's because I'm really, to be honest, I'm trying to concentrate on the whole video more than what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to go the old faithful BM3. It's a lot slower killing, but we'll get it done. And as you can see, there is quite a few mobs around here, which is very good for if you're low level to level up on. And if you're a blader, auto attack, when you've got lots of mobs like that, is quite good as well if you've got plenty of HP steel. And by what I mean by HP steel for some of you new players is, as you can see on my boots there, you've got those two red boxes at the bottom. Those are vampiric symbols, which means, as you can see there in the blue writing, max HP steel per hit plus 20. And I've also got that on the gloves, but it's HP steel 3% of total damage. Those are very, very handy for dungeons. Right, now that one's dead. You need to keep your eyes open, because just round here on the right you'll see a mob just here. If you kill him, that will open up a extra boss. The extra boss does take a little while to kill, so it's recommended that you have BM battle mode and that sort of thing available. And he does hit quite hard. Now there's a little trick really, because just down here you'll see some crates. Now you only hit this legacy box once. Do not hit it anymore, because otherwise that'll spawn a lot of harpies in the next area that we'll be going to shortly. And if you're low level, you will die almost instantaneous. So what I'm now showing you is where the extra boss is, and that is the extra boss down there. So we're now just going to go and attack him for a second. Right, just so I can get this done a little bit quicker, I'm going to drag him back down here. I'm going to go retarget. This skill, Crushing Blow, is quite a handy skill to have, as when you do crit it, it will crit very hard. But as you can see, the accuracy is down by 5,170, so it will miss quite a lot. But you just need to keep trying it really, and you will get lucky. It's quite, like I say, it's very handy to have. I apologise again if all you can hear is my keyboard. Unfortunately, I'm using quite a rubbish keyboard at the moment. Now, the retarget's cut his HP down by quite a lot, so I'll just finish him off now with the auto attack. As you can see, there's a chest there. Sometimes that can be hard to spot, that chest, due to obviously where it keeps dropping down. But there's always a chest there. I've never known there to not be a chest. Now if you've done the extra boss, there are plenty of spaces you can dance. If you get the right spot here, you can dance here, or you can dance where the legacy box is down here. Now that's just a few of the harpies down here that I was talking about. Now if you hit that box too many times, this whole area here fills up with harpies, and that is a death sentence to low levels. Now if you click on this, that will then spawn the boss just here. Now I'm just going to auto attack this, that way I build up a little bit of SP at the same time. As you can see, the Fury pots are handy to have, although they can be a little bit expensive at times. Right, once he's dead, you've got your chest. If you don't miss it, it'd be handy. But just open your chest, and then what you want to do is carry on straight ahead. And then just around this corner, you'll see a gate which you have to destroy. And I'll show you in a minute where you pick up the green stone quest. Christ, I really need to get some more rate on this character. Right, if you come around here to the right, you'll see a set of crystals here. If you click on those, that will then give you the green stone quest. And I'll show you where you hand that quest in after you've killed the last boss. Right, in this circle of harpies here, you've normally got one that's standing around about here. That's the one that you want to kill. I believe it might be this one. That will then spawn the boss for this section of harpies. Which he will appear around about here somewhere. No, I didn't have the right one, so I'll try again. There we go. And now you'll see that the boss has spawned. So we'll just kill this. I'm going to auto attack again, as I'm going to need the SP for a little bit further on for the boss after this. Once this boss is dead, if you turn your screen to the right a little bit, you'll see that gate there. Once you break the crate, that will then open. And then what you do is just go through there. Keep coming through. Now if you've got the redstone, I'm going to show you this while we're here. If you've got the redstone picked up, this is where you will pick up the redstone quest, just here. So now we're just going to carry on going through. This gate you will need to destroy manually, but once you've destroyed this gate, the boss will appear down here. And I'm going to make a warning in advance. This boss is well known for one-hit kills. So if you're in a party, you need to all stay fairly close together. And if you're going solo, it's always handy to maybe have a couple of evasion pots with you, just to reduce the chance of a one-hit kill. Because it's quite irritating if you die and then you've got to run all the way back through. Because we're getting quite close to the end now. As you can see, the boss is spawned over there. So I'm going to select my BM2 and retarget. And this is the handy thing about retarget. It can do a lot of damage very quickly. It's a very handy thing to learn, but it only works for the sword classes. If you're a magic class like wizard or force archer, it won't work. And I will do some retarget guides shortly, once I've finished with the dungeon guides. Right, if you've got the blue stone, this is where you'll pick up the blue stone quest at these set of crystals here. And that's for the blue stone. Right, once you've killed that boss, if you carry on down this little pathway here, you'll see a section of mobs by this gate. If you kill these mobs, one of these mobs will open that gate. Right, once that gate is open, if you run down here, you'll see the first of two likeness bosses. Now this one is quite an easy kill. A lot of people say this boss hits harder than the second form. The second form though does debuff, which you will notice shortly. Once this boss is dead, if you do need more SP, do not break the box. The second form of the likeness will only spawn once you break the chest. If you need to extend your battle mode, it's always best to do it in the last 10 seconds of your BM2 or BM3. That way then you don't lose any extra time. Quite often if you do it like halfway through, you'll lose like 10 or even 15 seconds of the extra time. As you can see, that chest is now there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 40 seconds just so I can start with a fresh battle mode. Now as you can see, there are 3 sets of crystals. If you've got the green stone quest, that is the crystal that you'll need to click on after killing the last form of the likeness. Red stone is in the middle, and the blue stone on the right hand side there. Right, we are ready to carry on. As you can see by the text on the left hand corner there, the second form has spawned. So I'm now going to load up my battle mode 2. Going to start off with everything on him. Just get that first lot of damage down, and as you can see by what I meant by the crushing blow, 52,000 critical hit. It's always very handy, and there will be a chance to have that again towards the end of the BM2. As you can see by the little arrows above my character HP bar, just here, the likeness is using debuffs on me. Those debuffs are like to decrease your attack, your defense, your HP, things like that. I'm just going to go into BM3 because I don't really want to extend the retarget because I don't want to destroy the last chest straight away. Alright, once the likeness is dead, you'll see the legendary box just there. But if you come back round here and you click on these crystals, depending on what colour stone you've got, because I've got the green stone, which is just here, I will click on this crystal and see I get 10,000 honor points, but also I get the extra chest here. Now these have been known to give some good things like slot extenders, EOF +7s, that sort of thing. But quite often you'll get force cores or maybe an upgrade core, or now you might even get likeness cores. As you can see, I got the usual force core highest. But now, if we go around here, we've got our legendary chest, which will give us the chance for a likeness weapon. Now these likeness weapons are quite good weapons. They've got some quite overpowered stats. I don't have any on me to show you, but let's open this and see if we get lucky. And I've got a likeness blade with 9 amp and possibility of 10 critical damage, which is quite a nice blade really, especially if you're gonna go quite balanced with amp and critical damage. And as you can see, I've just gone over to this set of cogs here, clicked that, and that has ended the dungeon. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the guide. I do apologise, it's quite a long one, but I like to do all my guides as I go through in real time, so in that way then there's no bits cut out and you don't feel like you're a bit lost. Well, if you feel like subscribing to my channel, please do. There will be further guides coming up very soon. Thank you. Have a good day.